Well, Scousers don't get knocked out, and that has been the case for Paddy Pimblett, at least to this point in his UFC career. Outstanding pedigree coming in, and he's got another big fight in front of him tonight, DC.
And he's going to continue to get big fights, because when you have that thing, when you have that it factor about you, people want to tune in. That is what Paddy Pimblett has in spades. But not only can he fight, but not only can he draw people in, the guy can fight. He's a tremendous grappler, and he has confidence like not many guys that we've seen at such a young age in their career.
And don't let the out-of-camp body composition fool you, because this man has a work ethic that rivals anybody in this division. Huge spot for Paddy Pimblett tonight. All right, here he is, the charismatic UFC lightweight contender and former Bellator champion, Iron Michael Chandler. He said when he signed with the UFC, Daniel, he was not here for a long time, but a good time, and been a darn good time thus far seeing Michael Chandler compete in the big show.
It's been a good time for us. I don't understand how he's having fun when he's involved in those types of fights, but this guy's an absolute beast. I mean, he is a forward pressure, face-first fighter, and those are always the ones that we enjoy. Michael Chandler has the ability to just take it out, but he would prefer to punch you in the face. Let's see how many he goes. Let's see how many he can land tonight as he steps to the octagon again.
And Plus Athlete doesn't even begin to describe it. Let's see how it goes for Michael Chandler in another big spot tonight. Iron Michael Chandler. He is ready to go. That means so are we for our main event of the evening. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy The Baddy! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Iron Michael Chandler!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Dateline, Anaheim, California, USA. Good to have you with us inside Honda Center tonight. This has become an annual stop for the MMA leader, and there have been any number of signature performances that have gone down inside these arenas.
I'm not sure any place has had more title changes than the Honda Center, especially in the heavyweight division. A great place for heavyweight fights, but if you go in as the champion, just know, most nights, that belt's going in the opposite direction.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. All right, so there's that power right.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, he might be in trouble here. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Oh, setting up another submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he's out. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Pimblett's back in side control. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Chandler.
Oh, nice.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Paddy Pimblett. Oh, that's tight. Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, he's got his back. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
90 seconds to go in the round. Chandler's in half guard.
There it is, now he's going to mount. Oh, good defense, yes.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Pimblett. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Beautiful transition.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right. You
need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the back.
Pimblett's right back to the full mount.
Oh, he got to the spot. Using a lot of good movement.
He's having his way with him here. First round winding down here. He's going for the rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Round two next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Second round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Straight right is there. Oh, huge right hand from Michael Chandler yet again, and not unlike the one he landed on Dan Hooker a few years back.
Michael Chandler is a beast. I think he's one of the best athletes they have in the UFC. He works extremely hard, and he's one of those guys that you just want to root for. He's got great power, but don't forget about that wrestling background that allows Chandler to get those hands to drop thinking that you're going to take him down and then up over the top, that overhand right now.
That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Nice Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Chandler going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Nice positional control here. So we hit the 3-minute mark here in the second round.
I need more elbows from the top.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Paddy Pimblett. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
I need you to be active on the ground now.
Oh, elbow inside.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Great shot on top by Chandler.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Side control now.
Oh, right into mount.
Scramble, scramble, scramble. Top of your head.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
90 seconds to go. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Push him off. Push him off.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pimblett. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble.
15 seconds to go. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Pimblett going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. All right, that's the end of the round, and Chandler's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, that's a big hook to the chin. It's a pretty good jab. Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. Oh, no pad on the foot. That's a solid kick right there.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Ooh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Just misses with the straight right. Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him start to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he is taking.
Nice punch there by Chandler.
Watch for that uppercut. He's looking to try to get that uppercut.
Oh, big right hand, yes. Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. And now some distance as they pull apart. And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so, it appears. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Attempting a choke now.
Oh, it's advancing. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pimblett.
Massive target on the side of his face with all that swelling, and his opponent smartly continues to attack it. It looks like the referee is going to call in a physician to take a look.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Watch your neck. Watch your neck.
Pimblett's really pressing now. And he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, great submission defense. Well, he's got his back now. Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Making all these shots count.
Push that knee and slide to side control.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Chandler's right back to the full mount here. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Short time now in the round.
This is a terrible position.
Posture and look to do damage.
Good work from the top here by Chandler. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. North-south position now.
All right, stay in there, buddy. Recompose. Use your footwork and let's get focused.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Chandler's able to transition back to side control now. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, somewhat mercifully, that is the end of the round. The swelling around his eye is out of control. Cut man hustling in quickly, but I think they might stop this fight, DC. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. And back to his feet. Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
All right, breaking the action here. No surprise to see it. The ref is going to get the doctor to look at that eye that is nearly shut at this point.
Yeah, it's swelling bad, but he seems to still want to be out there.
All right, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happier.
Nice.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pimblett. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. All right, side control now. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Great shot from the top position. He's got to start throwing now.
You gotta move your hips. Make some space.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, get up.
Great ground and pound by this man. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Chandler's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Well, some high-level grappling here, the takedowns, the ground control. He seemingly has mastered all of the little nuances when it comes to keeping your opponent down.
And truly understanding where you want to be. Not many guys can control a full-grown man, his opponent, as this young man does.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Oh.
All right, let's go. Work those hips. Let's go.
In the half guard.
Pimblett's back in full mount. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
You got this. Come on.
Pimblett's trying for a submission here. Ooh, it's tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission? Yep, gotta be very careful there. Now he's going full mount.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Pimblett's in half guard. Final seconds of the round. Chandler's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, heading back to the corner, and Chandler's eye is wearing it, folks. Visible damage. Now looks like it might even be completely shut, so we'll see if the cut man can do anything about it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the doctor stop this fight here between rounds. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up, he was battered, he was bruised, and look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? You ready?
It is the 5th and final round.
He was able to block that shot.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Touches him with that left punch.
Oh, a nice straight there by Chandler.
Nice head kick.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Pimblett's in half guard now. Oh, big shots from the top. All right, feet on the hips here.
Getting him out here. This is where he wants to be.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted, he's been beaten.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Pimblett's back in half guard. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Rubber guard for him now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do here?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down, come around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work, trying to advance position to your ground and pound. If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful.
Chandler's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position. Pimblett's looking for an arm bar here.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, come on, that has got to be it.
This fight hurt.
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Chandler.
That was a slick transition.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
No, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pimblett. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. "20 seconds to go in the fight." All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
All right, no surprise there as you heard the scorecards from Bruce Buffer. Dominant performance tonight for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. The wrestler had his moments, just not enough of them.
He had moments, but when you're constantly playing catch-up, it's ultimately going to lead to your demise. He was always a step behind. So while he got the takedowns, he was never able to really establish dominant position. He could not stop the guy from moving under him, and all the jiu-jitsu, all the movement leads to him winning this decision so clearly.